for a special guest. Hey,
What's up? There you
what's up?
go.
You
What's
probably get that all
up?
the time.
All the time.
I was like, should
Hey,
I say it?
no. I love when they say, and the best part about it is some people get like emotionally like disturbed when I like don't respond to it. They be like, "What's up?" I said, "What's up, man?" You say what? I said, "What's up?" And I have to say, "What's up, man?" Yeah, what's up?
Do you randomly get that on the street?
Everywhere. Listen, I get it if I go to I get it at church.
Oh
I'm
my
talking about,
God. I
hey,
was like, I'm
yes.
trying to pray, y'all. Like,
Sure, you know what I'm saying? Dear God, amen. What's up, truth? I get.
well,
Yes, but it's
hi,
out there.
everyone.
How you
This
doing?
is Ooh La La Blog, and I have a special guest today. This is Ron Killing, better known as R Truth if you guys are WWE wrestling fans, and he does way more than that. What's up?
Yes, I do.
R
I
Truth
does a
from
lot.
WWE.
Yes, in the house. I had to
So,
come and let my lawn guys out mowing my grass, so it's like pretty noisy out here.
can you hear me?
I hear you good,
Oh, okay.
loud and clear, loud and clear, loud and clear.
So I know a lot of, pro wrestling fans and, the world knows you as this huge WWE superstar, R Truth. Let's see, you debuted over 20 years ago. You were the
Yes,
NWA heavyweight champion, United States champion. You were tag team champion. The list goes on and on. Most recently, the 24/7 champion, which obviously you made that.
yeah. Appreciate that. Appreciate
We
that.
got the WWE fans in here. But I want to talk about Ron, the person outside the ring, first.
Okay.
It's not The Rock. Come on, man.
Nah, not the Rock. They call me the Rock.
Yeah. But
Hey, but you know what? I'll tell you, I've had people call me. I've been called a little bit of everybody. I've been called Kofi, Booker, Devon Dudley. Uh,
what?
one guy asked me, "Was I ravishing Rick Rude?" This one we was in. Yes,
Oh,
yeah. I'm
my
just being
goodness.
honest with. I'm telling how TIT is.
But first, I wanted to talk about, outside of the ring, your charity. I see that you have Power of Truth. Is that like a motivational school? Can you explain more
It's,
about
it's
that
like
and how that came to be?
it's like a motivational thing that's still in the works, and it's just a part of my will in myself to where I feel like each one should teach one.
Okay.
Somebody reached back and helped me out. Somebody reached back and gave me knowledge. Somebody reached back and gave me a care. They gave me a different route, a different path to take.
Hmm.
And I feel like with all that, as individuals, as human beings, as leaders, as role models, I think it's important for us to give back. And I choose to do that by whether it's mentoring people or whether it's going to my kids' school and talking. I was doing some things with Cam Newton. One time I was going to his camp and talking to the kids, and it's just motivating and just instilling and teaching and getting kids to like start at a young age
Hmm.
going after what you believe you want to do, be, and what's going to make you happy being successful at it.
I like that. You seem like a very down to earth type of dude. Like, I watch wrestling, by the way, and I see you on TV and I'm like, man, he's just that type of guy you just want to like hang out with. He'll just like spit off positivity, and I just love
Yes,
it. Like, you just seem
you
so
gotta be.
different. Are you from the
Appreciate it.
South?
You gotta be grounded. Yes, from the south.
Okay. That makes sense. I'm from
Yeah,
New
that's
Jersey, but
different.
every time I go to the South, everyone is just so much nicer. I could just tell, like
Yes,
you're just this
yes.
happy, positive person. I love it.
You gotta
And let's
stay
talk about
grounded.
your new song, "Hit 'Em Up," which is so dope. I was like jamming to it, and in the video, you're wearing like this quarantine mask, and in the beginning, you're like
Way back
walking a gorilla.
when. Yes. A gorilla. I had Lazarus in there from the movie that's coming out, Lazarus. Like it was so much
Okay.
going on in that video. The the energy that the song gives off and you feel, and it just puts you in that mood to hit them up.
Yeah, y'all got to check that out on YouTube. The song is fire.
Yes. Check it
How
out,
did the
YouTube.
How did that song come about? was that like all you? Do you like write the lyrics, and how did that come
I
about?
I write as well, but it's my producer slash manager. He's like he's a real artist. Like I'm a real artist, but he's like a real artist. Like
You a
so
real
it's like
artist too?
yeah, but when I say real artist, it's times that
Mhm.
I get there and he'll have songs already done for me.
Oh, okay.
And and all I gotta do is learn the songs. And we do a lot of the writing together, but it's times if I'm like going through my R Truth slash Ron Killings
Hmm.
emotional mental moment where I might need some pecans or I might need to procrastinate, whatever, he'll go ahead and just write the whole thing out. So it's
That's
like
dope.
it's so dope and so cool and good to have somebody like him in my corner on my
Hmm.
team. Like we call our we have our own label. We call ourselves RKEJTP Entertainment, and it's just
What
me
does
and
that
him
stand
met.
for? RKEJ. What was it?
Ron Killing, and J
Oh,
Trax.
that
Yes,
makes sense.
his name
Okay.
is Justin Echoes. J Trax. We all call him J Trax. And he and I met on the PR lady that I had years ago. Years ago,
Uh
she
huh.
sent me to Atlanta to do a feature with a guy named Yahweh, who's a hell of an artist. I want to sign him later.
Hmm.
And throughout that little session, Jay Trax was doing the engineering work for us and the
Okay.
production, and he was helping us with the composing. And I remember Yahweh, me and his cousin had already got kind of close. And
Uh
his
huh.
cousin looked at me as he was a fan of mine. He was like, OG, dog, blah, blah. You need to work with my cousin, man. You need to work with Jay Trax. And I'm like, what do he do? He said, bro, everything. I'm like, all right, cool. Well, the session was over around 10 p.m. that night. And Yahweh kept saying, hey, man, just holler at Jay Trax, holler at Jay Trax. And so we ended up talking that night. And the session was over at 10. Do you know, like, everybody had done left the studio. Session was over. Guys, like, hey, we got to close up. Me and Jay
Wow.
Trax sat outside, stood outside, didn't even care about the time. We just learned each other. I think I left to drive back home around 6 a.m., 7 a.m.
Wow.
Yes.
That's how
And we
good.
done
Wow.
that. It's the energy, it's the vibe.
Yeah.
And I
But that's
think
how
I
good the
came
company
down.
was.
That's how it is, and we complement each other.
Hmm.
I asked him. I think on the second or third time I went to record, I said, "Hey man, won't you manage me?" And he's like, "I'm not a manager, man. I just produce." I said, "Bro, you could be a manager. I said, you badass. You know, you should manage me, man." Like, and he started thinking. I said, "Dude, you're let me be your project, cause he's my Dr. Dre. He's one of the
Yeah.
dopest producer, writer, song composer. He's taken my style, what I have, and
Hmm.
he's made quality with it. He's made it like he's that guy. And just put us together, it's almost like having a hand in glove. It's same pair of pockets from the same pair of pants. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
we just fit like that. And hit
Okay.
them up. We got enough songs throughout my wrestling career with me getting injured. There's times I had to have 2 shoulder surgeries. And during that time, me and Trax had already met. So he was like,
Hmm.
"Hey man, why you going doing your PT physical therapy?" He said, "You should come to Atlanta and let's record as many songs as we can." Well, we did that, and we got enough music to drop a single every 4 to 6 weeks for the next year and a half now.
Dope.
And yes, and that's what we're gonna do. And
So I
hit
mean, I
them
know you
up.
have 2 albums. Are you about to drop like a third album then, since you have all this material?
We were debating that, but it's like the thing right now is just dropping singles. I want to
Hmm.
just flood the industry every 4 to 6 weeks with banging singles. And I'm talking
Okay.
about like we started with I mean, we got a lot out there. That's Endurance, Dance Break, Run It. Set It Off was pretty much like we use Set It Off so they can see us.
Uh huh.
Hit them up. Everybody believe in the music. They believe in the style. They believe in what we got. Now the
Yeah.
third single, we're gonna make them all commit.
Okay.
So hit them up is just that we're about to hit the whole industry up. It's almost like we're gonna stop and start everything back up.
Okay. And then for the song, that was a part of like you debuted it as part of like a Facebook charity, correct? For COVID-19.
Yes,
How
yes. For
did how did
COVID
that come
19,
about?
they like the song. I like the song,
Hmm.
and I'm also using it for. I don't know if you know Rob Gronkowski. He kind of gave me the idea. Yeah, he's just
Wasn't
signed
he
with
the
the.
WrestleMania host? Was
Yeah,
that?
that's who beat me. Yeah, he
Yeah,
got my
football player.
title.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah,
It just
yeah.
got real. He got my time. Wait, he's still holding it right now?
Hit him up. Hit him up. Hit him up. Hit him up. Oh yes. It's about to get good. It's
I
about to
can't
get
believe
real good now.
that is so funny.
I'm talking about press conference, picnics, walks outside just to get a breath of fresh air. I'm getting my baby back.
That's another thing I wanted to talk about. So I guess we'll just go to the wrestling. So do you come up with these 24/7 skits? Because honestly, you're like the best person to have that title. I feel like everyone else, it's just okay, but you make that title and you make the skits and everything so funny. And like when it's not in your hands, I'm like, it doesn't even matter right now. Just give it back to our truth. Like that's his baby right there. But do you come up with this material? Like, is that all you with the skits?
It's a little combination of everything. A
Yeah.
lot of times they give me skits, they give me ideas, and they say, well, they want us to give you this idea, and once you give me an idea, it blossoms. It's like planting a seed, and
Uh-huh.
I'll sprout ideas from it. Most stuff you see me do at home. Um, I give them ideas like I gave them the wedding idea, the honeymoon thing, like, and I'm also allowed to pitch ideas, and we create together. It's just a combination.
Uh-huh. Okay. Everyone's saying what's up. I don't know how
Yes, I
you do it.
love
I
it.
always get
What's
tired
up?
of
What's
it.
up?
Speaking
Wizard.
of
No, I
that, that's
love it.
like
I
your
love it. You
theme
can't get tired
song.
of it. Can't get tired
The,
of it.
the theme song has been getting people pumped up for like many, many years. Why do you think like that song has stuck with people until today?
Oh my goodness. I remember even like making this. I made that song in the trailer. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I was
You made it in
broke.
the trailer?
Yes, I produced and wrote that
Oh,
song when I was
wow.
broke in the trailer. Yes. So if you listen to the lyrics of that song, it was a
Hmm.
lot of emotions in there of what I'm saying and talking about me. Second verse is about me feel like I lost my breath. I lost the life I had in me. That was my first time being released from WWE
Hmm.
at the time. It was the first time me experiencing life as a man. I was being humbled. I was learning. I was learning how to mature. I was learning how to handle responsibilities. I was learning how to grow up. And
Hmm.
what's up is what kind of like it just transpired out of that. And I remember when I wanted to change that song because it was around for so long. I wanted to
Yeah.
change it. I remember Triple H said, I don't know, truth. I don't think it's broke. He said, if it's not, why would you fix it if it's not broke? He said, when you hear, can you smell the rock is cooking? You know that's rock coming out. He said, rocks always had the same music. When you hear the glass break, you know that's Stone
Stone
Cold Steve
Cold.
Austin. He said,
Yeah.
he's never had no. When you hear that gong, you know that's Taker.
Yeah.
So you have when you put it in
That's Taker.
perspective like that, they know me by that. It's branded. It's
Hmm.
yeah, I've had different songs that I've had on there, like the Get Rowdy and things like that. But like I think "What's Up" is such a relatable song, and the the,
You do
the
change up the lyrics
universe.
though. It doesn't
I
sound
will
like the
change the
same.
lyric. Yes.
Okay. You do. I was like, was that the same as before? I was like, so you like make it
Hey,
your
yes.
own, like all the time?
Oh my goodness. It's just the fact that it's that recognizable and it's been in people's ears and hearts and memory so long.
Uh huh.
I can make the lyrics up to what I want them to be. I've made the lyrics up about me and Carmella. I've changed the lyrics to me and Miz. I changed it to me and Morrison. I changed it to me and Kofi. Um, I've changed it to myself. I'm myself now. Can't nobody else walk like I walk. Can't nobody else talk like I talk. Can't
Hey.
nobody else keep the stride. The
Okay.
former 24/7 champs arrived. See, I'm a legend surviving this game, and everybody knows I does the damn thing. Lottie
Hey.
Dottie, we like to party. Truth be told, I be kicking like karate. But hold up, I'ma load up. Spot now blowed up. It's Velcro sold up. The grand finale has just begun. You can say grand slam because this is a home run. I'll just switch them
Oh.
up every once in a while.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
going to be working with Carmella anytime soon? You guys used to work together with in like the music and do dance breaks and everything. Like what? Like, are you guys will be teaming back up or anything? I think she might be because you're on Raw, correct?
I'm on
And
Raw.
she's
She's on
on
SmackDown.
she's on SmackDown. Okay, I don't know.
But hey,
Do you see you guys like teaming up anytime again in the future? Uh huh.
you can never say never. You never know. I can
Okay,
definitely see us doing something else down the road. I can definitely see that. Most
that's
definitely.
dope. And this is super random, but I read something. Did you meet Tupac back in the day?
Yes, met Tupac. hung with Tupac, and oh
How
my
did that
goodness, it was
happen?
cool. Well, music is what got me involved with wrestling. Um,
Okay.
when I first got involved with music, I used to open shows for rappers that came here and R&B singers. I opened for Chubb Rock, Tracy Spencer, Kwame, Digital
Dope.
Underground, Third Base, Kid and Play. Like when they came through here, I would do it. So it's and then this convention called the Jack the Rapper was out, and that's where
Okay.
rappers would go. Underground rappers would go out, unsigned artists, and back then you would try to pitch your demo tape. You would have your promo pack together, and you just all the A&R CEOs, everybody was there at these conventions, and you also that's how I met first met Tupac and Tretch from Naughty by Nature. They were like that, and
Treacherous from
it was
Jersey,
just
so yeah, I've seen him around.
yeah. Him and Pac was real close, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
my
Yeah,
first
that's right.
time running into him in Atlanta.
Okay. Trying to. And you've gone up against like heavyweights like John Cena, The Rock, and obviously you teamed up with Kofi. What would you say, like, what would your dream match be?
My dream match, I like to go 1-on-1 with the great one.
The great one.
I
Wait, I'm like, who's
like
called the?
to.
Which one is
That was
that? There's a lot of great ones.
okay. Okay, let me tell you this. He does this right here. Can you
Oh,
smell?
I'm like The Rock.
That my impression's that bad?
I was like the great one.
Right, it looks like your brain just hit speed bump after speed bump and just
But
paused.
but didn't y'all fight before?
Not in a singles match.
Oh, okay. So
I'm
you
talking
want
about
the
in a
one? That's
singles
your dream
match.
match, one-on-one match with The Rock.
1-on-1. Yes. Or I'll take Stone Cold Steve Austin. One of these that 1-on-1. 1-on-1.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you've talked about John Cena like being your childhood hero. Is there going to be like a John Cena R-Truth match, do you think, in the future?
That would top my cherry off if he did do that. Yes, it would. I would love to do that. I would love to do a R-Truth and John Cena going against the baddest evil twins there is to exist. You know what I'm saying? Me and my childhood hero. I would love that.
Someone said they want to see Truth and Undertaker, Truth and AJ Styles.
Yeah, I've had my runs with AJ. Oh, Truth and Randy would be good. I've had my runs with Randy too. I've had
Yeah.
feuds with Randy. It didn't
The
turn
one
out
I'm
too
thinking
well.
about that stands out to me is Brock Lesnar was out and you came out. You came out to the ring,
Oh,
right, in Brock's face and making these jokes and did like the split on him. And he acting like he was like, jamming and everything. And then he just
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
But that was
Yeah,
so
I don't know
funny.
what. Yeah, I wasn't talking to him. I was talking to Paul Heyman.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got. Yeah, he was having a bad day. That's how Brock is.
I've also noticed while watching like Raw and SmackDown, it seems like WWE refuses to say coronavirus or or COVID-19. It's like they just kind of dance around the word. And I'm just curious, is that like a banned word in the company?
I didn't hear nothing about that.
They
It's not a
never
bad word
say the
around me.
word. They'll talk
They
about
never
it, but
said.
they dance around that word. It's like they refuse to say, like when they were talking about having WrestleMania, they were just like, oh, it's too big for like one night. But like they didn't say like why. They don't say
I don't think
coronavirus.
they had. I don't think they had to say why, did it?
Oh, okay. It's just people. I'm
I
like, is that
mean,
a banned word?
no. I mean, think about it this way. It's out there everywhere.
Yeah.
If everybody's saying if you turn your head, you're probably going to hear COVID-19. I
Yeah.
don't think they need to say it. It's almost like they're trying to take your mind off of it. Your mind,
Okay. Yeah.
eyes, ears, you see it, feel it, hear it
Hmm.
everywhere. So it's like it's kind of cool to have somewhere where you don't have to hear it at,
I'm
and
glad that this
it
is
don't have
still
to be
going
said.
on. Yeah.
Yes,
Especially with like
yes,
all the other sports being shut down. I'm like, oh my goodness. So I think it's
yes,
awesome that you guys still find a way to continue. Even though there's no
yes.
audience or anything, but it's a good thing because it's taking people's mind off of, the problems out there and everything.
Oh, it's like that's why being a part of WWE is not just like a dream of mine or a goal of mine or accomplishment of mine. It's teached me so much. Like you said, I'm humble. It's teaching me so much. And like the guys that I work with, the girls that I
Mhm.
work with are like they're at the top of their game. To be able to go out there and execute and to
Mhm.
perform and to still entertain with no audience. That's you got to be on your game, in the game, and you got to be like winning at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like my hat's off to them. And that's
It's
how a lot of
different.
people
Yeah.
get your job. That's how you get a job like that. But it's
Yeah.
like we just going back to what we know, and it's like it's nothing but executing what we got at the time of what's going on right now. And I
Yeah.
commend and my hat's off to all of them for doing that.
Yeah. It seems like I just can't even imagine, because usually you use the crowd to hype you up, and now there's no
Yes,
crowd, and it's just total like dead silence. And I hear, I mean, it's different for even the viewer, because now you can actually hear when everyone's talking smack to each
yeah,
other that you normally
yes.
can't hear when the crowd is there. So I'm
And
like,
you're
oh, this
getting
is
attached
different.
to that. It's different now, right? How
Yeah.
you gonna? I'm gonna talk most. I'm gonna talk most smack to somebody now. You know what I'm saying? And then now it gets to where you don't have almost like it's a life learning lesson, kind of like you said. You don't have the crowd to hype us up. Almost like we shouldn't have to have that crowd to hype us up. Now you got to build that fire within yourself. Almost like you
Hmm.
don't need no cheerleader or nobody telling you who you are or how you should be, whatever. You should be able to like do that, execute yourself, regardless of what it is, believing in yourself on your own. You shouldn't have to tell nobody you somebody. You should know you somebody already and go out there and boom it.
I like that. Always in
You
life, hype
see?
yourself up. Always.
Always hype yourself up. Be your own cheerleader.
I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, though. Where are you on the show?
I'm there. You know, I picked my ever since I've been doing this 24/7, 48/7, 7-Eleven, I-95, South European Television Championship. It's been like in and out with me. You know what I'm saying? When you don't
Hmm.
see me there, I am there. Believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
we
there.
expect to see you Money in the Bank, which is coming up?
When is that?
I believe that's this Sunday, Money in the Bank pay per view. I
Is
think.
Gronk gonna be there?
I don't know. I haven't heard about him being there.
Okay, I'll probably be there to see if Gronk is there, cause that's my
Okay.
money in the bank, my baby,
Does that make you
right?
like paranoid though? The fact that you have to defend this 24/7 title exactly the way it says 24/7? Like, does it make you paranoid
No,
looking over your shoulder?
no, I'm used to it. I'm used
It's
to it.
nothing.
Yeah, I grew up like this. Yeah, and the thing about it is, this Gronk is new to this. I'm not
Yeah.
new to this. I'm true to this. He's new to this, and this is the WWE, dog. I'm gonna get you. If y'all want to record this and share it with him, I'm gonna get you, dog. Regardless, I will be at Money in the Bank to see if you there.
Oh
And if you
man.
ain't there, I'll be riding on the temple. I will get it back. Hit
You
him
hear
up.
that,
Hit him up.
Brock?
Hit him up.
Message. And then random. Do you have like any thoughts about AEW?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
And then what advice like would you give to those who were like trying to break into the wrestling industry to become like a pro wrestler?
Be your own cheerleader. Be your own coach. Hear people. Listen to what they got to say. Take in what's positive, what's needed, and get rid
Hmm.
of everything else. Everybody's advice ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? What works for you may not work for me. Make sure it's something you really want to do. Make sure it's that niche because it's going to take a lot of sacrifice. It's going to take a lot of commitment. It's going to take a lot of ambition, and you're going to be doing a lot of competing. And I ain't talking about just physically competing, mentally, emotionally. Make sure it's what you want to do and attack it.
A lot of traveling too. Like, how do you manage to do like wrestling, all the traveling? You do music, but then you're also a husband, a father. How do you? That's a
Yes,
lot. How do you manage
son.
all of that?
Yeah. You just do. You find a way. If we ain't got nothing else, we got time. We don't have enough time in one day to get things done, but everything is done in moderation. Everything is
Hmm.
done with patience. Everything is done. I have a supportive wife. My kids are supportive. I have a supportive family. My friends are supportive. You,
That's
you
the best.
surround just you surround yourself around supportive and positivity, and you just make time. You try to find time. You do the time and let time do you. And I just
Hmm.
learned to juggle. It gets complicated at times. I'm not perfect. I'm only human. There's time I get sad. I've missed a lot of birthdays. I missed anniversaries. I've missed
Hmm.
special occasions. But it's I get an appreciation from my family. I get an appreciation from fans all over the world. I'm talking about everywhere across the world. That
Hmm.
it fills that void that I missed from like all the things I've had to sacrifice for. So it's just being an all around person with this right here. You just have to be able to find time to make time for the things you love, want to do. I want to be around my
Yeah.
family. I want to do my music. I want to wrestle. I want to entertain people. I want to do
Hmm.
that. You find time to make time to do what you need to do.
Does your family get to like travel with you to the different shows, or are they at the shows as well watching you? Well,
Yes,
when there was the live show.
occasionally they'll travel with me too. Yes, when it's
Okay.
not going to be too much work, because it's like I've been watching the Green Arrow and everything I've been quoting lately. I'm quoting
Hmm.
from the Green Arrow, but
Okay.
like it's sometimes I have my family with me when I'm able to have them taken care of. I'm able to have them taken care of. Other than that, I have to make sure they're taken care of or they're with me, and I'm trying to juggle and do everything. But for the most part, when they want
Hmm.
to go, they're used to the way I'm on the road. They're used to the way I do things, and they just fit and slide right in.
Okay. Yes, he's still wrestling, guys. You
I'm
didn't hear him
still
just say
active.
he's waiting to catch
Yeah.
Gronk when he least expects it. He's
Yes.
gonna pop up out of nowhere.
Out of sight, out of mind. I'm still kicking, y'all.
Will we see like? Do you ever think about doing like live shows or like going on tour with your music?
Yes, huge fan of Green Arrow. Huge fan. Started following all of them on Instagram, on Twitter, and all my social media. Yeah. Uh, definitely going on tour. Definitely
Okay.
doing that. That's part of it. Actually, we're looking at almost having the WWE after party. Like once the show is
Oh.
over, once everything is over,
Hmm.
come and have a listening session, or I'll go perform at this club or that club. It's we're
Oh,
putting
that's
that
dope.
into
I
the
gotta come
works.
through.
We're
That
putting
sounds
that in
dope.
the works. Yes.
Okay. And can we expect to see you on like any more like movies or shows? I know you've done some acting as well.
Working on that as well.
Okay.
Definitely, most definitely. You can check that off. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking into existence too. It's already coming.
Yes.
Is there anything else we can expect from our truth in the future? Anything you want to tell us?
Um, you can expect a single coming out every 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay.
RonKillings.now.site. You can go there, sign up, be a part of the fan club, a VIP list. You're going to be getting music before anybody else do. You're going to be getting all the information of where I will be performing at, where I will be having listening sessions at. Also, you can get my music. It's available on all digital platforms. You can follow me on social media. Instagram is at Ron Killings One. Twitter is at Ron Killings, and my TikTok is one Ron Killings.
I didn't even. I gotta check you out on TikTok because you are so funny on Instagram. I saw that Kevin Hart skit that you did with Nia
Yes, with
Jax,
me and I. And she
and
texted me, we're
I
gonna do
was
some more together.
rolling
Yes,
because I
we got
remember
some
when I
more.
got that DVD of Kevin Hart and that part happened on the floor, and you had the teeth in and everything.
Yes, yes. We got more of
That
that
was
coming.
so funny. I'm
More of
happy
that
she's back
coming.
too, by the way. So,
Me too, me too. She's a good friend of mine. Very talented.
okay.
Very
Who
talented.
else do
She
you
really
hang out with, like outside the ring? Who else are like your good friends?
um the Usos,
Okay.
Samoa Joe, of course you know Roman,
Dope.
Rey Mysterio, was Mike Chioda, was Jack Swagger. I just had my little immediate click that we would just click up. Now
Okay,
it's
that's cool.
Ricochet now, um, Street Profits.
They're so funny.
Yeah, I love them.
I feel like you and Street Profits should do some type of skit. Like I could just see that in the
Cedric
making.
Alexander. Yes, yes, that's coming. It's definitely coming.
Okay. Super dope. I don't know. Does any of you guys want to say anything in the comments?
Anybody want to say anything? Yeah, I saw somebody. Well, we got more Green Arrow fans in the house. suit up.